I mean, that's what they have the potential to do and compete.
I wouldn't
for
believe you
wins.
at first, but then yes, I would think this is a team battling in grand finals. If we're talking very beginning of the year, 100%.
Beginning of the year, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. But into control we go, and well, we wanted to see if Formal would step up. He's got a nice opening. As it reminds me a lot of the hard point. Is Dashy and Formal chopping people up, and then Scum winning his one inside of the plane. Look how far pushed up Envoy is already. They're going to have to deal with him first. He's gotten one. He got out. Here's the push. He makes the play there as well, and it is a tough spot for Thieves early in this opening round.
Yeah, you know, if this was the LA Thieves roster with Draza and Venom, this was one of their go-tos, but obviously a little bit different. They love the plane. Always talked about them controlling the plane, but they're not playing in this one, so we'll see how they adjust. They're able to get out of that trap for now, as Kenny's able to find a couple of kills up top. A Formal, he's still alive. He's got that 74U, and he's playing his life.
He's about to have some help in the way of Dashy. I think Dashy gets some damage in. Formal pushes behind that, and they'll clear that A site for a moment. Still players lurking here, but you've got the numbers, and it's Envoy with the aggression again that's able to pick it up. He's out the 5-2 start. Same can be said for Kenny. Ook struggling to get going, 0-4, and you know they get put into a hole right off the break. I'm sure this hasn't been fun as a sub player.
No, it's just that start at times, right, where that break off. We were talking about that discussion players were having, but yeah, you can see it on Checkmate. It can be tough. Slasher is here, but he's the only one. And has some help from TJ now off a spawn. Here comes that contest though, and Optic, no, just 0.5 seconds. We find these kills, we win.
Let's see if Thieves can get a better opening this time on the defensive side of it. Because you can really, I mean, from either side, you can pin a team and you can punish them with a solid opening on offense or defense. But they are all around the plane this time around. Scump and Envoy, though, they're going to win that fight in the opening. And it's going to be beautiful from Optic again. That is going to be 4 down off the break. And look again. Look where Envoy is. It's almost the exact same thing, just on offense. I mean, he's putting pressure top side of the map.
Yeah, it's just one of those things, though. In that spot, would you rather push up for those spawn kills? Would you rather stack a point and just get that extension? Because they don't even have 2 ticks done yet. Now they will, as Formal, he gets pushed up into wood, and they're just playing around these spawn kills. They're looking everywhere. Only 1 death in this round for Optic.
Oh, yeah, this has been a clinic. An absolute clinic. They're already on to B. This round might already be over. 3 players going to start to stack it as that'll start to push. Formal has just been picking them apart. And they're trying to isolate and pick him up first before they get this retake. How much progression is going to be done by the time they do it? They're finally able to pick up Formal. They're almost done with the next bit of progression, and this one is over. You will not see
Formal, Dashy putting up numbers, but I mean, really, they all are.
Yeah, no, everybody. And Scum's going to be one off the streaks heading into this round.
Might already have them, depending on objective.
True. I mean, you might have gone to get a glass of water, and this one's going to be over. Can they get a better opening? And by that, I mean, can they get a kill? No, they can't. And yeah, you mentioned the objective. It's 5 in a row. Make it 6 for Dashy, 7 for Dashy. The first streak comes in. Get back to spawn. You get 1 kill if you're Thieves, but 4 on the board for Optic. All map control to Optic. This has been a dominant effort. Still a minute to go, though.
This might be the fastest control we've seen on the year.
Yeah.
Right off those breaks, just winning the rounds. I mean, obviously defensively, you're going to be right around 2 minutes. Around maybe a minute 30. You see the artillery's going to be activated. They just cannot get out of the spawn whatsoever.
I brought it up yesterday, the back and forth. I think it was 0 in Arcity. It's just about, I think it was kind of about the breaks, and if you get pinned, how hard it can be on Garrison, how hard it can be on this map. Arguments can be made either way, but this is a very good example of how difficult it can be. This has just been, I mean, probably tough to play if you're Thieves. You're just getting annihilated.
I wouldn't even know. I guess, yeah, just props to Optic in their breakoffs. Just finding those early kills, running away with the momentum, dominance from them on this control. And you wanted to see them bounce back in this game mode, struggling throughout stage 4. But you watch this, and it looks like nothing is wrong as they continue to find kills. That's going to be 3 dead. Dashy's going to put some missiles in their spawn, and that was a quick one.
That might be the fastest and most dominant control game we have seen.
Just look at all of Optic. Dashy, 12-7. Envoy, 13-6. Scum, 13-4.
With 2, I think Dashy with a kill. It allows Envoy to leak up the map, and then you've got, what? I don't know, 45 seconds or so probably off the clock before you really get back to battling around mid-map if you're Thieves.
The Atlanta FaZe one is the only other one that like sticks out to me in terms of dominance on offense on Checkmate. That is right behind it. They just go. Envoy gets pushed up. Formal gets pushed up. The other 2 players, they work the zone A. They
450 degrees.
7
That was
minutes.
an obliteration.
7 minutes, maybe. I don't know. A little salt and pepper on top with the seasonings.
Yeah, you throw whatever sides you like.